Hi once again to all you SpaceX fanatics out there. I'm one of them. I think they're doing great work, and I apologise for the late update here. A lot has been happening. I've missed two Starlink launches, two successful Starlink launches which have lobbed another 120 Starlink satellites into low Earth orbit. And presumably they're getting much closer now to having a public beta trial, but they're allowing emergency services and an isolated Indian community to use the system, and they're reporting back very good results. So that's great news. But the feature of this particular video is boca chica, and of course it's SN8, which appears to be very close to having that 11-kilometre trip into space, well, low space I should say. But the main thing we'll test is seeing how it lands. That'll be interesting because there's quite an intricate kink that has to take place. The rocket needs to gyrate from one side to the other, and that looks rather hairy. And hopefully it'll all come off really well. The other interesting news that's come up before I show you this clip with a bit of music in the background, it's a couple of days Boca Chica filmed by Boca Chica Mary, so thank you very much for your contribution, and thank you very much for NASA for these photos. But the other interesting news is that Elon Musk is actually considering building a huge dome on top of the high bay, which will work as a restaurant. So I think that's an amazing idea. It's just, he's a lateral thinker, Elon, and it makes perfect sense as long as it's structurally sound and they can have a dedicated elevator up for guests. I can see no reason why not to do it. You should get spectacular views of the area because the high bay, given its name, is indeed high. Because it has to actually take the heavy booster that will provide most of the thrust with around I think it's 29 or 28 Raptor engines. It was going to be about 32 or 36. So everything changes with Elon. He's always iterating improvements, and that's great. I love his philosophy with it. Look, I better not yak on too much longer. I think you want to see this footage of the last few days. Fingers crossed we will soon have a launch in for the SN8, and that'll be brilliant because it looks fantastic with the fins and the Nosecone. It no longer the flying silo. This looks like a 50s sci-fi rocket that is coming to fruition today, and I can't wait to see those Raptors those three Raptors light up and blast it into 11-kilometre ascent. That would be brilliant. So sit back and enjoy, and I'll catch up with you with another update which won't take as long, I promise.